Hey there, this is Parks Owsley with Invin Global, and I have the pleasure of being joined by Wadid, the support for Flyquest after their series lost to Clutch Gaming in the regional finals. Unfortunate series for you there. Was there anything that you had a month long to prepare? Were there things that were still unexpected about this team? Do you feel like it kind of played out the way that you were expecting it to and you just couldn't quite get it done? Kind of break down the series a little bit for us here.
Way we prepared and practiced for 1 month, it went pretty well. Like we finally reached out the point that we need to work on, team stuff wise and rotation wise. At the final week, we could actually win, actually most of the scrims, and I felt like we can actually go through this gauntlet, but just unlucky that we couldn't make it today, so we're just out now. But yeah, I'm just in general, I'm pretty happy with my team that we still made out the point that we just need to be better as a team, and I think we reached out. In my eyes, at least, still need to work on really hard. But before, 1 month ago, we were so bad, really bad. But at least right now we are at least a team that we can compete against some other teams, So in general, I'm pretty happy, but really sad because my whole year been really sad. Like I lost most of the times, so I don't know. It's 2019 for me. It's just pretty sad in general.
Yeah, and I do actually want to circle back to that, but before, how do you even approach this month? Because it has been kind of, it's been a tough season for FlyQuest, and you understand you're in the gauntlet, but it's a month-long break, and so many teams, Clutch was playing just a couple weeks ago. So how do you refocus and actually figure out how to do that? And was there a catalyst? Was there did the coach just really lead you? Was there players leading that?
I mean, just everyone. You don't want to end the season, your season, if you don't go towards, we were out of the playoffs as well, and if you don't go towards, you're gonna have a break for 4 months or something. It's pretty depressing. So that's why we all worked really hard. We really wanted to go towards. At first, to be honest, I thought there is 10% chance, but at the end of the week, I felt like there's at least 60-70% of chance, because I was pretty happy that how we practiced as a team. But yeah, that's just how it is. If you want to get something and win something and achieve something this year, you must try hard, and we try hard just for that. We are the professional players that we want to achieve something. We want to go far ahead, not stop stuck in here and just playing some games.
Well, that is good to hear. I'm glad that you at least got to kind of get back the feeling of being a team, like you said earlier. And after this series, do you have any predictions for who you think will go on to be the third representative for North America?
I feel I just felt like Clutch Gaming was the hardest opponent in this gauntlet. So I thought if we could win out the Clutch Gaming, then maybe we can pull out pretty easily the rest of the matches. But yeah, Clutch was just better than us, So that's just
Well, best of luck in the off season. And so I want to go back and touch on what you were saying earlier. For those of you who don't know, this time last year you were with G2 kind of preparing to go to Worlds. And so you did that. You had an amazing Worlds run. And then kind of, you got traded, a bummer of a spring season. And then you come over here, with Flyquest, who'd been doing well, but there was a slow start and you weren't able to play at first. So what has that been like for you? I mean, you said it was really disappointing. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit and maybe, what you want to change in the off season and moving forward?
I mean, in 2019, after the Wars run, something happened and couldn't actually have any other options by myself, and just everything happened randomly, and it was really rough to deal with it. Couldn't win a lot of games, and I need to deal with the new environment as well. I don't know what happened, but like just changed so many things, and it was pretty rough to deal with that situation. I mean, as professional player, you should able to deal with it, but I was not good enough to deal with it, I guess. So I will just take this depression as a huge lesson in my life and gonna go far away from this and like just prepare for next year, There's nothing else that I can do much from this point because there's nothing to play for and nothing I can do. So just gonna play positive, and I do believe there is still fans that still supporting me, even though I didn't achieve anything in this year. They still believe me, and I appreciate so much. That's why I can play, and I'm not crying, even though like my 2019 was really horrible, but still I can stand up and
Still being the positive Wadid that we know. That's good to hear. Are you planning to just take a break and then come back refreshed, or are you just going to start grinding right now?
Probably I just want to go back to Korea and like just chill a bit, and probably maybe I'm going to show up on broadcast or something, like for the awards or something. It depends, if Riot Korea wants me, or Riot Europe, if they want to invite me for that. Just whatever, I'm just gonna do my own thing and try to refresh and refocus. And I really love to work with Total, Like it was really nice to have him as an AD carry, my partner. So it was really nice, but just so sad, Like my teammates were like really trying hard as well. Probably like best teammate I ever had. So yeah, it's really sad for them.
Well, I do apologize, of course. I would love to see you go on as well. Maybe we'll get to see a Turtle and Wadid special this year at Worlds, the two of you. Any last thing you want to say to your fans as we sign off?
Yeah, I mean, for me, this year, like I learned so many things as a professional player. I just need to learn how to deal with the rough situations that I cannot deal with. And I felt like Flyquest supported me really hard. Their organization is really great, and I appreciate so much from my coaching staff as well, manager and everyone from the Flyquest staffs and CEO. And also, I cannot believe that I still got my fans. Like I didn't do anything in 2019, but they're still supporting me, and because of that, I can still stand up, and keep going forward. So like, just gonna stay positive and gonna show up on some broadcast.
Yeah. Well, keep standing. Thank you so much to the fans, and thank you to the fans for Invin Global as well. That does it for us. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.